Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. Today we'll be doing everyone's fall favorite, which is the tortoise shell design, and I came up with a foolproof way to do it, so let's get into it. For the tortoise shell design, it doesn't really matter what base you have, but if you do want more of a translucent tortoise nail, you will want to do a clear base. I didn't really care for that, so I started off by grabbing this jelly brown color and doing a layer of that. You're gonna want to cure that jelly brown color and then grab some gel ink. And you do need gel ink. It doesn't matter what brand. I've just got whatever I could find at the nail supply store. But this is a crucial step because I've done it with blooming gel and gel polish, and it always leaves the nail bulky. But when I did it with the gel ink, it left the nail really thin because the ink itself is really thin. And with this design, you are doing layers, so you don't want to have to use a super thick gel like blooming gel. And the gel ink has this marbling effect to it where it almost looks like watercolor, so it spreads really nicely. So first I went in with the brown ink and I did splotches all over the nail. Then I let that dry for like 5 or 10 seconds. Then I went in with my black gel ink and I went over it to just darken it. That's how I know which spots are gonna be the darker spots of the nail. And I kind of just layered it. Next, I went in with the brown and just cleaned up those harsh lines from the black ink. And you can kind of play around with this and have your fun with it and make it look as marbly or as harsh as you'd like. I kind of like more of a marble glassy look, so I went in with a couple layers. Next, I'm gonna go in and do a layer of that brown jelly color just to make the base of the nail look more rich in like this brown color. Once I'm done that, I'm gonna cure it, and then I'm gonna grab my brown gel ink and just deepen wherever I need to deepen because I felt like the lines looked still a little bit spaced out and blotchy, and it didn't really match with the base too much. Okay, so the final layer before I top coat is gonna be going back in with that black and just deepening all the darker spots and just giving them more definition. And then once I've done that on all the nails, I can go ahead and top coat, and those nails are perfect to me. And this is my new way of doing the tortoise shell design because now I've done it in less than 3 layers, whereas before I was doing it in 4 or 5 layers, and it was just always looking bumpy and thick. So if you guys do try it this way, let me know how it goes. And if you have another way or tips or tricks to do the tortoiseshell, let me know. But anyways, moving on to the other 2 nails. For the middle finger, I decided to do a green on green aura nail. So I started off with this cute bright green color, and I did 2 coats of that. Then I cured fully and took my airbrush and began the aura nail. So for my airbrush nail, I wanted to do a light green with a darker green, so I mixed this darker green that I had with some acetone, and then I did 1 layer, cured, and then did another layer just to make it look more rich. Now we're moving on to the final nail, which is the ring finger. And I love chrome, so I had to do some sort of chrome on this set. So I went in with my 3D rhinestone gel, and I just did a blob because I was gonna do like that halo ring finger circle chrome thing. Then I got out my chrome. I was doing more of a bronzy chrome this time because I felt it matched better with the tortoise shell. And using that little makeup applicator, I just rubbed that all over the nail. Then I grabbed my big sponge and just cleaned up around because the chrome gets everywhere. And then for whatever reason, if the chrome still stays on there, just get a cleanup brush with a little bit of acetone or alcohol. I prefer using acetone because I find it does really wipe it away. And then I just went around and removed all the chrome from the spots that it shouldn't have been at. Once it's all clean, this is how it should look, and you can go ahead and start top coating the 2 middle nails that were not finished. And now let's take a moment to appreciate this beautiful fall set. If you haven't done this set for fall already, you should definitely save this on your 2 nail list and try it out. And if you do follow this tortoiseshell tutorial, please let me know how it goes. If you guys like this video, you guys should definitely subscribe because I will be posting more tutorials like this, and please comment anything you guys would like to see me try.